created an awareness video to tell people how important it is to keep the fat, sugar, and salt low in the diet. So right now, what you're eating, we have tried to be mindful of this concept, and we have given a multi-grain sandwich. And the cake is obviously out of love, considering that we have young people here. So, but throughout, if you see in the campus, we are aiming at providing healthy solutions. So we've created a small awareness video, and while you're enjoying your meal, you can just have a look at the video. Thank you so much.
It says it contains millets, right? But when you look at the actual numbers, it's only 16% millets. That's mostly jowar and like 2% bajra. The rest, it's oats and a bunch of seasoning and additives. Oh, and look at this. 737 milligrams of sodium in one serve. That's almost 1/3 of the daily limit. Now let's look at the juice you've picked. It says fresh fruit juice, right? But if you look closer, on the tiny prints, only 2% of it is actual juice. The rest is water, added sugar, and preservatives. Per 100 ml, you're getting 13 grams of sugar. That's almost 2 teaspoons in one tiny glass. No fiber, barely any nutrients, but plenty of sweet talk on the label. This isn't actual nourishment, it's just branding. And this is exactly why reading nutrition label is so important. Because the front shows you what they want you to believe, but the back shows you what you're actually putting in your body.
As you've seen, making mindful choices about fat, salt, and sugar isn't just a personal decision. It's a movement for the health of whole community. The latest guidelines from the Indian Council of Medical Research and National Institute of Nutrition brings this message closer to every home than ever before. For the first time, specific limits have been set on the added sugars in the packaged foods and drinks. Why does this matter? Because high sugar, fat, and salt content in the daily diet will put us at greater risk of diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. By choosing products wisely and reading the labels and cutting down on these ingredients, each one of us are making a real difference starting today. Let's join hands to build healthier homes, campuses, and communities. Together, let's say yes to living healthily by saying no to excess fat, sugar, and salt. The change begins with us.
Now I call upon Ms. Nayana Menon from 39 course BHM to introduce our next dignitary for the day.
Now I'll be introducing Director of Department of Student Affairs, Mahe Manipal, Dr. Geeta Maya. Dr. Geeta Maya, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Manipal Institute of Technology, Mahe. Ma'am completed her initial schooling at Lourdes Girls High School, Mangalore. Ma'am obtained her MSc and MPhil in Mathematics degree from Mangalore University. Ma'am obtained her MTech with a specialization in system analysis and computer applications and a PhD in data mining from NIT-K Surathkal in 2002 and 2010 respectively. Ma'am started her career as a lecturer in the Department of Mathematics, MIT, and then joined the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, MIT, in 2003. And since then, ma'am has been serving the institution in various capacities. Ma'am has numerous publications in both national and international journals within her field of expertise, including data mining, database management systems, data structures, algorithms, and graph and lattice theory. Ma'am has also presented papers at various national and international conferences, chaired several conference sessions, and received Best Paper Awards for some of her presentations. Additionally, ma'am has served as a resource person and guest speaker at various technical institutions and universities. In November-December 2014, ma'am was appointed as visiting faculty at FRI Paris for MS students. Currently, ma'am supervises 5 research scholars pursuing their doctoral studies and 4 students who have already completed their PhD under her guidance. Ma'am served as Deputy Director, Student Affairs at Mahe from July 2010 to March 2018 and is currently the Director of Student Affairs at Mahe. In this role, ma'am has been instrumental in organizing and implementing all student-related activities, workshops, awareness programs, student counseling, and grievance redressal. Under ma'am's leadership as principal investigator, the Department of Student Affairs at Mahe is working on the Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan project. As part of this project, the department has conducted over 250 awareness programs, yoga practice sessions, 100+ competitions, 70+ community services, and many more. Additionally, they have conducted surveys in 20 villages of Udupi district and organized dental and medical camps for Mahe students, nearby school and college children, and residents of Udupi district to raise awareness about the repercussions and legal implications of substance abuse. Ma'am was also a member of the team that played a crucial role in establishing Manipal University, Jaipur in 2011. Additionally, ma'am had been a key contributor to the admissions counseling process at MIT Manipal till 2018. Ma'am's major hobbies and interests include athletics, shuttle, badminton, and table tennis. Ma'am has led her team to victory in various throwball and volleyball tournaments at different levels, including the state-level Diamond Jubilee Intercollegiate Throwball Tournament held in November 2019. Ma'am also loves to travel and interact with people from diverse backgrounds. I cordially invite you, ma'am, to address the gathering.
Respected Principal, dear colleagues of Waksha, and my dear students and proud parents of 2025 batch. Very good morning to all of you. Yes, everything depends on how you respond. So you all responded very well, positively. Once again, very good morning to all of you. Thank you. At the outset, I would like to welcome each one of you once again to Mahe family. Once again to Mahe family. Thank you. Yes, good. And also, I take this opportunity to congratulate each and every one of you for taking admission in this prestigious institution of Manipal Academy of Higher Education and Institute of Eminence. Dear students, you all have joined this institution with some aims or goals in your mind. You all have come with a suitcase full of dreams. Am I right? Yes. So now what is that you want to do? Most of the people, what do? They get their bag or suitcase, whatever, keep it inside the room, and then whenever they feel, they'll open and then they try to, or I can say implement. And some of the people, some of the students, so they think that it is not important. So whatever comes on in your way, it's okay. So that I will do and go ahead. So very few students, or 0.00001% of 25,000 students. I'm sure that you're all not going to belong to 0.0001% of 25,000 students. So every now and then you have to open your suitcase and see what is that exactly, why you have come here. So what are the goals? How are you going to achieve? I'm sure that you'll all say you will work hard, you'll concentrate, you have got determination now, you know that, so everything. At the same time, dear students, you have to concentrate on several other parameters which are most critical. So what are they? Your behavior, your attitude, people skills are very, very important. Soft attitude plays a major role, or I can say operates, strong relationship. So what is that exactly we are supposed to do then? Our mind should be stronger than emotions. We have to have patience. That is important. The hardest test in our life is, to wait for patience or to wait for the right moment. So that is right, isn't it? So nobody has got patience. So we will have to work towards all these parameters. Another most crucial parameter is seeking help. That is the most important parameter. We have to, use that particular parameter as and when it is required. Since you're all going to be there with us, so for many years, 3 years minimum. So now what is that you're supposed to do? Seeking help is the main parameter. Please keep it in your mind. The Department of Student Affairs, Mahe Manipal, comprises 4 campuses: Manipal, Mangalore, Bangalore, and Jamshedpur. Of course, I have here with me, 3 deputy directors for Manipal campus. Dr. Dorshan David Jatina, Dr. Rashmi, as well as Dr. Arvind Pandey. So these 3 for technical as well as I can say health science institutions. At the same time, 1 each for Mangalore, Bangalore, and Jamshedpur. Whenever our students are having problems, Most of them. So what do? They come to our department. Or I can tell you, the Department of Student Affairs is the first point of contact for all the students who are in difficulty. We are very happy to say that. So you have to make use of that support system which are available. So what are we doing? So we give emphasis to holistic development of each and every student. So their grievances are addressed. We have an efficient redressal mechanism. Their concerns are addressed here. We have need-based counseling system. And we provide holistic health care. So these are the main, or I can say 3 components. See, based on that, so we are working here in the Department of Student Affairs, MAHE Manipal. Now, you all have, till now, I can tell you that your parents used to be there with you, and after coming here, you have to shell out your responsibilities. What are your responsibilities? The first thing is, you have to wake up early in the morning. Parents used to wake you up all these days. Now you have mobile with you. Make use of that. Keep alarm. So you have to wake up early, attend classes regularly. 100% attendance is compulsory, it is required. So that is important. So managing the time is very, very important. So do and say right things. What is important for you, that is to be done. Okay? And you should be enthusiastic. And you have to observe decorum inside the class as well as academic premises. And if at all, if you have to represent your college, there also you should observe decorum. That is important. And you will be given ID card. So what is that you are going to do? So you have to keep it with you always. So wherever you want to go, so that should be there with you. It acts as Medicare as well as access card. Dear students, your health is very, very important to all of us. Health is wealth. Only when we fall sick, we'll know the importance of health. Am I right? So we have to look after our body very well. So our body is the only place where exactly we'll live. So that's why, see to it that you will look after your body very well. So what is that you are going to do? That means you have to invest for yourself. Nothing wrong in doing that. So how are you going to invest for yourself? The first thing is you will have to have proper nutritious meals at proper timings. That is very, very important. Nowadays, what is going to happen is, because students are staying in hostel, they don't wake up early morning. Classes will be at 8 o'clock. So what do? So they tend to miss their breakfast and go to class. Then during break time, junk food. Then there is a possibility that they'll fall sick. So that's why I'm telling you, once in a while we have to eat junk food. I'll tell you, I advise you also. It is required. We have to taste everything. But junk food not should be the food every day. That one thing I wanted all of you to know. Okay. In case anything happens, if at all students fall sick, what do they do here at MAHE Manipal? So we have Kasturba Hospital. Our students go there. And we have student health clinic there. Students can go there and speak to them. They would direct them where exactly our students are supposed to go. And this particular clinic, is functioning on all days except on Sundays and third Saturdays on all MAHE holidays. Only one thing is you have to, if you have to go there, you have to go with your ID card. ID card is very, very important, and it also acts as Medicare. Okay, medical insurance is going to be there for students. At the same time, dear students, our hospital also gives, services to general public. Since the general public, is also going to be there in our hospital, students we may have to wait. So that is very important. So waiting is going to be there. You have to have patience. Patience is not the ability to wait. It is the ability to keep good attitude while waiting. What exactly? Please keep it in mind. Okay? And even if at all you require, there is a green OPD. After 6 o'clock, students can go there. And of course, there is a appointment booking online. You can book and you can call them. So all those things can be done. So all these numbers we are going to share with all of you. Of course, Madam Srilata, she is single point of contact from your institution to our department. She is here only. Could you please raise Srilata? I wanted all of them to, yes, yes. So she is going to share all these information among all of you. Thank you. Next, dear students, your life is, very, very precious or important to all of us. We value it. That is why we advise our students not to, ride or, I can say drive vehicle. If at all, if you have to drive or whatever, ride, so you will have to make use of road safety measures as well as proper documents, wearing helmet, seat belt, all these things are very, very important. Nowadays, you're seeing so many people are meeting with an accident. So because there is a police person standing somewhere else, and you will come to know, people will come to know, and they will take diversion and go in a wrong road and wrong side and meeting with an accident. So that is what I'm telling you. So why they are waiting? Because to protect us, we have to understand that. So we will have to follow the rules and regulations. They're very, very important to follow that. Okay? So that's what I wanted all of you to know about it. And this particular problem is, don't think that it is, Mahe tolerates this. It's a worldwide problem. Prevention, I can tell you, of substance abuse. So with regard to this, we have been conducting awareness program to make our students understand the repercussions of substance abuse and also legal implication. And we have Nasha Mukta Club in every institution. So what exactly our students or members of that particular club, they do, they conduct awareness program, and also they identify the students who are having problems at an earlier stage, and then they tell us so that we give them support. So when students are having problem at an earlier stage, if they are dealt with, then there is no possibility of them taking negative coping techniques. This is one of the negative coping technique, dear students. It's just like a chakra vyuha. Once you are into that, it is very difficult to come out of that. I'm sure that you're not going to go into that particular loop. So I'm telling you, please be away from all those things. And Mahe doesn't tolerate this. And possession, consumption, and distribution of drugs is punishable. And if required, our students are subjected to drug and alcohol tests. And we also have a policy with regard to that. And this addiction is more dangerous. I wanted all of you to know. So we are all on social media. But what we do, we use social media judiciously. We exercise caution regarding the content of the message which we forward or which we, that is what we do. And also, we don't post objectionable material. We don't use obscene language. Am I right? Yes. So that is what. You should continue doing that. Mahe doesn't tolerate, if at all, any of the student or staff or anyone, misuses this or social media. And you have to be very careful, and it is punishable under IT Act. Now you're all new to this particular campus. You all have got your account here. Recently you have created, I think. You may get a call from people saying that, CV, you have to share your personal information or OTP, or maybe your friends' personal information, or maybe your parents' personal information. Please be away from doing all those things. There are so many students, they have done that and they lost their money. Please be away from all those things, and you can just tell them saying that bank is very close by. We are going and talking to the staff over there. Here at Manipal, see, now we have in and around Manipal, there are many tourist spots. But we don't advise our students to venture out. Why? Because your life is so precious to all of us. So many water bodies here in and around Manipal. Currents in these waters are very dangerous. Even expert swimmers, they don't venture into the sea. So please be away from all these things. If at all you want to swim, we have swimming pool here at Marina, at the same time MIT. So you can go and learn swimming there. And all these water bodies, just we have to see from far, that's it. Here at Mahe Manipal, along with academics, students are also exposed to plethora of various clubs. Depending on their interest, students can join clubs. Okay? So main objectives of these clubs to nurture curiosity and creativity among our students about the diverse fields. Our students are also sensitive towards the issues that are prevalent in the society. That means need of our topics. Our students are also, part of, or I can say, voluntary service, or they do social service, community service. We have VSO, voluntary service organization. You can think about joining that particular organization so that you can you give your service to the community. So that also can be done. Because dear students, greatness is not that what you have, what you give. So you can think about that. And one more thing is, you're all staying in hostels. Your roommates, whenever they are not well or anything. So what is that you're supposed to do? You have to look after them. Even they will also look after you. Not that every day same thing to be done. In case 1 or 2 days, it's okay. If it continues, then we are there with you. You have to come and tell us. That is very, very important. And then, so in addition to all the clubs which you have here in your or you can say in your institution, we have at Mahe Manipal, and all the members of these clubs, so they are from different institutions. So for example, SST Mahi, Nasha Mukta Club at Mahi, Peer Support Club at Mahi. These are the 3 clubs. So members of these clubs, what do? They identify the students who are having problems at an earlier stage. And they have anonymous reporting system. So if at all they see some students who are having problems, so what do? If they don't want to reveal their name, they just write their names and their details and they'll submit. It comes to me directly. So then our counselors, they go and support them. That is an indirect way of helping our students. That mechanism is also there. And these people, they conduct awareness program, so that is also going to happen. So see to it that you will also going to become members of these clubs. In your institution also you have peer support club as well as Nasha Mukta club. So become members of that club, help your peers, okay? And if at all any problems, please do come to us. And we have Evolve Club to, promote Indian culture. If at all you are interested in collecting stamps or coins, you can join our club, that is Manipal Philatelic and Numismatic Club. And we are going to invite the people who have excelled in their field. So very soon we are going to conduct that particular session that is called TEDx Mahe, the Think Tank Club we have in our department. So great speakers, they are going to come. So you can be part of that and you can get inspired by their speech. So very soon it is going to be their date, venue and time. We are going to inform you very soon. So please attend such talks. We, zero tolerance into, it is written here, ragging, yes. So please, with regard to this, we have asked you to submit, anti-ragging affidavit. And of course, you all have submitted that reference number. See to it that you will be away from that. So strict action is going to be initiated if at all any of our student is involved in such activity. If at all you have any grievances, you have authorities in your institution, you can go and speak to them. They would direct you what you're supposed to do. But otherwise also you can come to us. We are there with you. Any overture you feel that it is inappropriate, then you're not supposed to keep quiet. You're supposed to warn that particular person. So sexual harassment at workplace. Okay? So it is not gender specific. I wanted all of you to know about it. So with regard to this, I'm going to take separate session. So I'm going to come to your class and I'm going to speak about this prevention of sexual harassment at workplace. And that is a particular email ID is written there and also phone number. If at all anyone writes, if at all you have any problems, you can write to me making use of that email ID, or you can come to my office there, EDA building, room number 108, or you can call me also, no problem, anytime. To be fit enough to study, eating good food, that's okay. And then studying also you're going to do, because excellence is necessary, but is not an option. You have to study very well. At the same time, you have to get relaxed, right? So you're not supposed to look after only your physical health. Your mental health is also important. How are you going to get relaxed? How are you going to make, your mind is more stronger than your emotions? Involve yourself in extracurricular activities. Here, most of the colleges, I can tell you, fests are, national repute. So they're all of national repute. So, but we are here from university. We conduct intercollegiate, cultural fest named Utsav. Students from different institutions, they participate. They immerse themselves in Mahi Manipal spirit, which casts a lifelong reminiscence. You can also participate next year, and of course you can participate and win so many prizes so that Vaksha will lift trophy next time. Why I'm telling is, maximum prize winning college is going to lift the trophy. Even you can, if at all you're not interested in cultural, so you can go to our yoga department, wherein, you can go and get yourself trained, and you can do it in your hostel or room for 10 days, that's it. So yoga is, it's very good for health. By means of doing, breathing exercises, you can always be energetic, I can tell you, active, energetic, and positive. So why I'm telling all these things, it is a live example, it is me only. I have been doing yoga every day for 45 minutes. And also, I'm telling you, that is what you are investing for yourself. I'm investing for myself. 45 minutes a day, yoga. Every day, 6:30 to 7:15. Better you do that. You will get time. At the same time, if you want to get relaxed, you can go for a walk, or you can listen to the music, all those things. Keep it in mind. So you have to get addicted to something like walking. I do that. Every day I'll see to it that 10,000 steps I'll, complete. Otherwise I will not get sleep. I'll see to it, before I go to bed, I'll see to it that 10,000 steps in my step tracker. So that is what, dear students, please invest on yourself. I'm sure that you are going to excel in your studies. That is what exactly I wanted all of you to do. Of course, we have, if at all you are interested in sports or games, please visit Maridna. The 7-level building, so various kinds of sports and games are available, very close to your institution. Please go there, okay? And of course, swimming pool. And then, for the benefit of our students, we have been conducting several awareness programs. Here at Mahi Manipal, yes sir. Here at Mahi Manipal, we treat each and everyone equal. There is no discrimination of gender, caste, religion. So I request all of you to carry forward this initiation, and also you have to respect this. This is very, very important. With regard to this, we conduct gender sensitization program, gender champion program, and POSH, prevention of sexual harassment at workplace. All these programs we have been doing. So our main objective is to identify the students who are having problems at an earlier stage. So that is why, who are the people they can identify, that we have identified and we have been conducting awareness program or training program for such people. The first one is, I can tell you, our educators or faculty members. So they are the ones, they see our students from very close. So the students are going to be there with them. So that is why we have been training our faculty members. It is called as Empowering Educators Workshop. So already more than 600 educators have been trained. So this is ongoing activity. At the same time, our students are staying in hostels. Caretakers, they are not caretakers, caregivers, I wanted you to know about it. And at the same time, housekeeping staff. So they are the ones, they see our students from very close. So they also have been trained. So, and also students, I told you, peer support workshop. So students who are really interested in helping their peers, so they are part of peer support club. So we have trained even them. So that is also happening. At the same time, we have been conducting awareness programs on drugs, repercussions and legal implications. And with regard to sexual harassment, this is the committee that I missed, I think slide it came here. So chairperson is, of course, that is me. And then we have other members also. It is called as Internal Complaints Committee. It is here at Mahi Manipal. And of course, I have already told you, I'll come to your class and I'll speak about this particular topic in detail. And with regard to that, once again, these are the mail ID. It is put. So again, once again, yeah. What is the support system that are available? So there is a problem. Problem is going to be there. Don't consider problems as, your real major, that will affect your studies. Consider them as challenges. Challenges as not as barriers. They are, opportunities for your growth and learning. How are you going to convert these challenges, as opportunities for your growth and learning? The first thing what you're supposed to do, there are so many support systems you can make out there. So seeking help is the first parameter. When it starts raining, what we do, we take our umbrella. Umbrella doesn't stop the rain, it makes you stand in the rain. That is what exactly you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take help. It will help you to come out of the problems. Since you're all staying in hostels, so what is that you're going to do? If at all you have any problems, nearby who is there? First of all, your roommate. You can tell. Caretakers, wardens, your teacher guardians. So they are major support. I can tell you, you have to speak to them. That's important. If you don't tell anything, nothing is going to happen. Nobody will come to know that you have problem. More than 25,000 students on campus. Dear students, it is your right. You have to seek help. That is important. You're all like our children. That's what I'm telling you. At home, if at all you have any problem, what are you going to do? You tell your parents, right? So that is what you have to do here also. Right? And then, in case you have any problems at institution, of course, your director and Srilata ma'am and so many other faculty members, they are all there with you. They support you. Go and speak to them. Any other problems? Health-related issues. Student health clinic. If any of our students get admitted, or we are going to get hospitalization alert message. Our counselors, they visit there and they speak to them. If at all they require any help, they go there. And also we have, student council members. So what do we do actually? Every now and then I conduct meetings. We discuss with them. So they give us, constructive suggestion, that would help, student community. So that is also there. So peer support clubs and your class representatives, so they are going to be there. Any problem, you just tell them. So they would go and tell our authorities. And other than all those things, something is bothering you. You think that, it is not correct to share with anyone. Don't think like that. There are people, they will listen to you. That is, we are there with you always. There are so many students, they take support and they will move forward. There are very few people, they think that there is no light at the end of the tunnel and they will land into trouble. That's why I'm telling you, why I'm telling all of this, because I wanted you to know about it. So we are there with you always. So we have, counselors. Whatever you go and speak to them, or I can say all conversations you have with them is going to be kept confidential. And your college, 2 days our counselors are going to visit. Okay? So Monday and Tuesday. Am I right? Yeah. 2 days our counselors are going to be there. So please make use of that facility. It is not necessary that you have to have problems. Problems, always will be there. There is no school without lesson. You all accept. Yeah, I know that. Right? Yes, like that problems will be there. But what we have to do, we have to take step forward to solve that problem. If you don't solve, what is going to happen? Distance from solving that problem is going to increase. Anything happens in the class. Suppose teacher says no. Don't get upset. Take it easy, or take it as no means next opportunity. That is what you have to think. Sometimes whatever assignment is given to us, we may not be able to do it. Maybe some problem. Go and tell your teachers. And you should not think, okay, I failed in this. No. Fail, F-A-I-L. That means first attempt in learning. You should think in that way. And then you move ahead. I'm sure that if you can follow all those things, I'm sure whatever you want to do, you can excel in your studies. So that's why seeking help, once again I repeat, should be the first parameter. These are all the I can tell there's a timetable of our counselors, MAHE student counselors. Dear students, you all have come from different places. You want someone to listen to you, that's it. If at all any problem, go and speak to them. So most of the problems, solved there itself. In case our students require, professional support. So our counselors, they will come to know, they only advise you to go take higher support. So we have, professionals in Student Support Center and also in Kasturba Hospital, Manipal. These are all the important numbers. Of course, Madam Srilata is going to share with all of you. All the programs, so whatever activities or awareness program which we have conducted for the students of Mahe, Manipal. So what we have done is, not only Manipal campus, Mangaluru, Bangalore and Jamshedpur campus, we have compiled and we have released in the form of newsletter. It's called as Hitaishi. We are on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. All the programs which we have done, we have also posted on our YouTube. Please subscribe our YouTube so that whatever we have done, you will not miss it. And what we are going to do for our students, you will not miss it. Okay? So just have a look at this. If you scan, so all the programs, centrally it's going to be conducted by Mahe. It's going to be, you can access those programs. Of course, once again, I'm going to send all this to Srilata. She is going to share with all of you. Dear students, to conclude, I would like to thank, principal and his team for inviting me to be a part of this particular program. And parents, please be in touch with teacher guardians of your wards. That is very, very important. So let us together, solve their or address their issues and celebrate their success. That is very, very important. At the same time, dear students, thank you. At the same time, attend classes regularly, listen with curiosity, speak with honesty, act with integrity. Okay? At the same time, that is very, very important. And believe in yourself, extend your limits, challenge your capabilities, and take part in as many activities as you can. At the same time, don't lose your track. Remain a kind of person your parents want you to be. I wish you happy and fruitful stay here at Mahe Manipal. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am, for urging us to safeguard our health, be punctual, independent, and excel beyond academics, while also introducing us to various student clubs and support systems. Your clear do's and don'ts, like avoiding the Arabian Sea, and also warmly assuring us that you will be visiting our classes to personally guide us and look after our well-being. This truly showed your care and warmth for our safety and growth, like a mother away from home. Thank you, Ma'am. Now, it's my privilege to introduce our next speaker, Lieutenant Colonel Manjunath Pai. With over 40 years of exemplary service in the Indian Armed Force, he brings in a wide range of experience and a proven track record of success in strategic planning, security, management, logistics, general administration, and HR. Sir hails from Mangalore. Apart from master's degree in military sciences, Sir has also done other professional development courses and programs such as Young Officer Army Air Defense course in the year 1998, All Arms Combat Engineering course in the year 2000, and Joint Air Defense Instructor course in the year 2005. He has also received specialized training in electronic warfare, gunnery and counter-insurgency operations, equipping him with advanced technical knowledge and tactical proficiency essential for handling complex challenges in dynamic environments. His illustrious career includes spearheading complex military operations, managing large-scale logistics, driving transformational leadership initiatives, and operational excellence. His achievements include designing advanced training programs, commanding critical missions. He has earned prestigious accolades such as Distinguished Long Service Medal and Operational Service Medals for exemplary performance in various military operations. I cordially invite you, sir, to address the gathering.
Jai Hind. Esteemed parents, principals, sir, faculty members, and my colleague, Lieutenant Colonel Raghavendra MK, Head Safety and Security, and young visionaries who will shape the future of this world. I, Lieutenant Colonel Manjunath Pai, served in Indian Army for 4 decades and now a Chief Warden of Mahe. I warmly welcome you, each one of you, as you start your journey at our prestigious university. At Mahe, you are joining a place known for innovation and excellence. This is not just a university, it is a community where different ideas and cultures come together. Here you can grow your creativity and think analytically. Our promise to you is to create a nurturing, safe, and secure environment that postures your personal growth and empowers your development into a well-rounded individual. I assure you that you will enjoy a lively hostel life filled with friendship, fun, and lasting memories. With this, I come to my presentation proper. Can anyone guess how many hostels are there in Manipal? Any wild guesses? Raise your hand, please. How many hostels in Manipal? 10? 20? Any takers? 30? 35? No? 100? No, sorry. In half a century, we got 50 hostels in Manipal. So out of 50 hostels, total students here in Manipal is approximately 30,000 and 17,000 students are staying in hostels. And this vast hostel is managed by the Hostel Management Committee headed by Madam Vasanti Ramdas Pai. And this is the organizational chart. Chairperson, then we have got Chief Operating Officer Dr. Venugopal, Chief Warden self. Then we have got 3 campuses here. Technology and Management campus, which is headed by a Deputy Chief Warden, Dr. Nagraj. Then Health Science campus, all in which you all are presently occupied. It is Deputy Chief Warden is Dr. Shobha KL. Then we have got TAPMI campus, headed by Deputy Chief Warden Ms. Parimala. Our vision is to provide a safe and secure, conducive living environment for all students, posturing a sense of community, promoting their well-being, and creating a home away from home ambience on campus. In order to achieve this, we have got few objectives. We ensure 24/7 availability of physical security, electronic security, and fire safety. We provide safe and healthy environment. You also ensure the discipline and responsible conduct of students, promote academic success, facilitate student welfare, and foster a sense of community. What we are seeing here is we have got a quick response team under Head Safety and Security. (3,500) AI-enabled CCTV cameras all over the campus, including hostels, and they are manned by a technical expert at the Command and Control Center at EDU building, basement of the EDU building. Campus patrol. Details of this security will be addressed by Head Safety. These are the facilities which are available in MIT hostel, and facilities which are available in hostels are as shown on the slides. We got Wi-Fi, CCTV cameras, technical driven facility management, laundry services, gym facilities, marina complex is near to your hostels, and medical assistance, Kasturba Medical Hospitals. Then we have got late night canteens, etc. Importance slide for you all, the rules and regulation as shown on the slides. Switching room without permission is not permitted. Visitors and day scholars are not allowed in the hostel. No loud music after 10 p.m. Be quiet during curfew hours. Report any issue to the warden immediately. Do not damage furniture or paint your rooms. Follow curfew hours. And most important, no smoking, drugs, alcohol, and no fighting or physical assault. We have got zero tolerance to these kind of things. Few code of conduct for students: ragging, bullying, intimidation, if found guilty, will be tried under IPC section 302 as shown on the slides. Possession of weapons, replicas are also an offense. Fighting, physical assault, risky behavior, smoking, alcohol, banned substance consumption, possession is an offense, criminal offense. Few hostel guidelines. All students residing in the hostel must follow the timing established by the Deputy Chief Warden. Entry into the campus 10 p.m., entry into the hostel 10:30 p.m. Those today found loitering around the campus or outside after 10:30 are liable to be checked by the security. Delivery of food parcel by the delivery boy to the hostel is strictly prohibited. Inmates may bring their own parcel to the hostels. All students must carry their access card with them all the time. Students are expected to be dressed decently as per the dress code. Smoking, drinking, banned substance, etc. are strictly prohibited in the university premises. Zero tolerance. Random blood checks for drugs and alcohol test will be carried out without the consent of the students. Counseling and rehabilitation assistance will be provided. Who seek help getting caught on the wrong foot will face the consequences as per rule. At least be in a buddy pair whenever you go outside. Prefer well-lit areas for walking. Let your friend, roommate, family member know your whereabouts when you are going out. Avoid strangers and suspicious situations. Avoid loud conversation on mobile phones. Don't give ideas to people. Partying in the room, corridor, or anywhere in the hostel will not be permitted. If you fall sick, please inform to the caretaker. They will escort you to the Kasturba hospital. Students are discouraged from taking self-medication. All students are covered under Medicare card, insurance also. Students are advised not to keep large amount of cash or valuable in the room. They are responsible for safe custody of their costly items, mobile phone, laptop, and cash. Boys are not allowed in the girls' hostel and vice versa. I got few requests to make to the parents. Please encourage your ward to adhere to the hostel rules, and please be aware of the rules also. Please be in constant touch with the hostel warden, teacher guardians, and academic authority to keep a check about your sons or daughters' academic performance and attendance to the class. Please go through the website on regular basis for updates. And parents should be regular in touch with hostel caretakers. All hostel has got two numbers, one is landline, one is mobile. So at least once in a week, speak to the caretaker and know about your ward. Hostel allotment from next year onwards will be based on availability, academic performance, adherence to hostel disciplines. Few slides. In case of fire, don't be scared. We got a system in place. We'll look into it. Life is precious. Wear helmet if you are riding a two-wheelers. Beaches are out of bound. We are concerned and we care. Please take care. How many swimmers are here? Please raise your hand, students. Please don't try here, please. Your life is important for us. Life is precious. We value it. We want you to go back in the same way what you're sitting here. Even the adventure-loving students, please avoid this. Please don't take selfies. And please don't try this also. Your life is precious. We value it like anything. Have a safe, secure, and fruitful stay with us. I once again welcome to the exciting adventure ahead. I hope this gives you an idea of what life in the hostel will be like. And I truly believe you will do well here, studying hard and becoming a responsible citizen of our great nation. Good luck to you all. Your efforts. Remember, you can always reach out to me or my office if you face any challenges. We are here to help you. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words on how to create a home away from home while staying safe and secure in the Mahe hostels. Now, I would like to introduce the head of campus safety of Mahe Manipal, Lieutenant Colonel Raghavendra MK. Sir hails from Tirthalli in Shivamogga district of Karnataka. With an illustrious career spanning over 27 years in the Indian Army, he brings an exceptional expertise in security management, administration, training, and crisis response. He began his military journey in 1993, rising from a soldier to a commissioned officer. He served the armored corps at Haryana, Rajasthan, Punjab, Maharashtra, Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, and Sikkim, before retiring as a lieutenant colonel in 2021. With his tenure in Kashmir Valley to fight insurgents and a deployment for protection of Amarnath Yatris and rescue mission at Barmer during a flash flood situation saving people. He brings plenty of experience of handling soldiers and civilians in tough and demanding situations. Sir joined us on March 10, 2025. Previously, he was assigned as the Chief Operating Officer at DGR Empaneled Security Agency in Bengaluru, where he was responsible for operations, planning, and risk mitigation at various locations. Prior to this, he served as the Chief Security Officer at a DRDO lab, spearheading vulnerability assessments, security infrastructure enhancements, and security protocols, resulting in zero breaches during his tenure. With an MBA in HR and certifications in Industrial Security from Intelligence Bureau, Ministry of Home Affairs, and National Industrial Security Academy, Sir is poised to drive operational excellence, security innovations, and strategic growth at Mahe. I cordially invite you now, sir, to deliver your insightful words.
So welcome to Manipal. So that is the campus safety department, MAHE, for you. So at the outset, I welcome you all to Manipal and MAHE. This is the fighting machine which I was working with. So people used to ask me, where were you serving and all, which was the equipment. I used to tell them tanks. People used to, often think about the water tanker and the milk tanker. But this is what it is. So this is a T-72 tank. And I retired when I was the second in command of the regiment, just for the information of those who don't know. So the responsibility changed from the nation, now it has come to Dakshina Kannada, and these are the places where I look after now. Manipal, Mangalore, Udupi, Karkal and Katil. We have our security presence there. This is the organogram, like Chief Warden has already brought out, Chief Operating Officer. I report to him. I have two more departments with me. One is a command and control center, which looks after all the CCTV cameras. I've got a couple of field technicians and the technical guys who are actually looking into analyzing into the CCTV feeds from all over the campus. I have an access card section with me, which looks after the issue of all the identity cards to you. I will tell you what they do in subsequent slides. Other than this, all the 4 campuses, I have got 4 deputy chief security officers. In the Kasturba Hospital, I have 1. In the health science, in the technical and management campus, I have 1. And in Mangalore also, I have 1 DCSOs. Under them, we have a few of the security supervisors, followed by field officers and the security guards at the bottom of all. So you will find all the security guards all the time. My vision is to give you a safe and a secure environment to all the inhabitants who are staying in the campus. So my objective is pretty simple, 24/7 physical, electronic and fire safety. All the security guards in front of your institution or the hostel, they are the ones who will be fighting the fire. So ready for a quick response 24/7. First responders to anything and everything. I look after the deployment of guards. Surprise checks will be conducted. People will lose certain things and people come to me, sir, I have lost this and that. I will ensure that around 75% of that get back to you. And I undertake to resolve around the complaints which generally comes to me. These are the 2 vehicles which I have. One is the campus patrol, another is the quick response team. The campus patrol is driven by the khaki supervisors, and the Terrier is actually an agency which we have, they are working with us to provide you the security cover. There is a slight change in their roles. That is why there is 2 demarcations. These are the kind of uniforms generally you see in the campus. Top left is the khaki supervisor. I was just making a mention. You speaking to him is like you talking to me. So it comes directly to me. The second guy in the white shirt, he is again a security guard. In few of the hostels and at parking places, you will find him. There are security guards who are on motorcycles, on the cycles. And you will see during the mornings 0700 to around 7:30 and evening at odd hours, you will see our security guards doing their drills and all those things. This is a very mundane routine we follow. And down below, there are 2 images. Onto the left is a safari suit. He is a security supervisor. And onto the right is a lady supervisor, lady security guard in front of all the lady hostels, just to give a hint. So as Chief Warden has already brought out, we have around 3,500 cameras. By the end of this year, we will increase it by another 1,000 or so. So it will be 4,000 odd CCTV cameras. Not at all the places. Every inch of Mahe could not be covered, but at vital locations, definitely yes. So the infrastructure, just to give a hint, wherever you go in the institutes and the hostels, there is right now, we have a biometrically access to you so that you punch your card, then you enter into the hostels. But now we will be switching over to the face readers. Only you have to show your face and the gate opens for you. We have the automated number plate recognition system on all roads. You all must have seen few of the highways which are actually, moving. Our campus is actually divided between these roads. So all the roads, they are covered with this system. So anybody troubling you on their motorcycle or auto rickshaws or car, we don't allow them to go freely. We have a good relation with the police. So we will do all the things which is needed. We have campus patrol, like I already brought out. There are bikes and bicycles. You'll see the security people there. I've got about, just for the interest in the numbers, around 55 security booths, around 475 security guards, 210 during morning, and around 170, 180 guards at night. This is what the security is for you. This is purely Manipal, I am saying. So the location, where do you can find us? I am at the library basement that is in the Edu building. There is one section. One in the academic block that is in the MIT, and one in the old OPD block of Kasturba Hospital. Don't worry too much on this. If you're getting into any trouble, just go to the nearest security guard, you tell him your requirement, your requirement will be met. That is my assurance. So this is a security manual. You log into the student affairs, you'll find one copy of this. Notwithstanding this, it is my duty to tell you certain things. Very, very basic. I will just rush through. Please carry your access cards with you all the times. That will help you a lot. Hostel inmates, you please adhere to the laid down timings. You are expected to dress decently, like the chief warden has already brought out. Delivery of food to the hostel, we generally say no, but then only you can take it. The delivery boys will not get it to the hostels. The catch here is that guard can check what you are getting in. So please be free to show whatever you are getting in the form of those packages in case the security guard asks. Because it is not the requirement of the guard, it is the institution. We at times would want to see what is actually coming into the hostel or the institute. Smoking, drinking, banned substances, PDA are prohibited. Absolute zero tolerance for this. So we carry out random security checks, drug and alcohol tests. Please don't get into all these things. All those who seek help, we are here to help you out. Counseling, rehabilitation, everything is available. Please let your friend, roommate, or your family member know at least about your whereabouts, especially when you are traveling. Please avoid self-medication. We have a very good hospital here in the campus. Hardly it will take 5 minutes to reach there. We see that in 5 minutes you reach there. That is our guarantee. Please don't go for a self-medication. Rooftops and emergency exits. Rooftops are out of bound. Please don't go. If any student finds any rooftop, the gate to the rooftop is open, please tell the next security guy it will be locked. It needs to be locked. Emergency exits, please use it only during the emergencies, as the name suggests. Visit your friends in hostels during the visiting hours only. Please respect their time and your time. When you are taking a stroll in the evenings, please walk on the footpaths. You make use of the zebra crossing, because there have been incidents where people are, left, right, and center crossing the road. There have been incidents of accidents. Please don't get into all this. Another message I would want to highlight is you wear those headbands, with loud music or whatever it is. Please avoid it, especially when you are taking a stroll on the main road. In our campus, in the hostel and area, it is fine. Use the well-lit areas. Please travel in groups, because there is a strength in numbers. Please do that. No large gatherings in your room. There is no socialization in room. This is for you, all those who are staying in the hostels here. Do not leave the room and the cupboard without locking. Don't trust. Take time to trust. That is what I want to say. Do not give your room key to anybody, then don't tell, sir, I just lost this. Do not keep valuables in the room. If anything is there, please wear it on your body. No money, no wallets to be kept in the open. If you lose the key, it is always better to replace the lock. Humble request to the parents and the student is that on a daily basis, at least take out 2 minutes to speak to your ward or to your parents. This is very, very essential. On a daily basis, please make it a habit that you must speak to and give report to your parents so that they are also happy and you are also happy. Vehicles, we do not recommend students to have vehicles here. If it becomes a dire necessity, then you have to have the vehicles, you have to have the documents as well. The police here they are very strict. Any violation, for the first attempt, they charge you around 3,000. Second, it will become 6. On the third instance, you will lose your driving license. They have also now come up with a new item. Like they have kept few police guys in civil attire. They keep sending them photographs. Anyone not wearing a helmet, triple riding, four-wheel riding, and anything else, simply the police guys will call you. They'll call you to the station and they will fine you. Please don't get into all this thing. Drink and drive, absolute no. Absolute no. We will not accept this, and we will, Mahe rules will hold good if you are, caught on the wrong foot. The QR code, what you are seeing there, that is the QR code. It is available on your security website also. You can scan this. You need to upload your document so that you get a Mahe sticker on that. Those vehicles are only the vehicles which will be allowed in case of any parking requirement of yours. Debit and credit cards, please keep all the credentials to yourself. PIN, customer ID and OTP. You take a call whether it is to be shared or not. If you at all you want to share it, whether it is in person, over phone or email, you take a call. Please do not join random WhatsApp groups, no matter whatsoever. Till the time you don't know who is the other guy, join. If you act immediately, there is every chance that you might get back what if at all you have lost anything. There is a police station called Sen Police Station, that is basically cyber economic and narco police station here in Udupi. We normally recommend that students should not directly interact with the police. If any requirement is there, I have my campus patrol, like the white vehicle which you all seen. We will send you to wherever you want to go. We will ensure that you go there, you are actually looked after, and you will get back in the same vehicle. This is about the code of conduct. Chief Warden has already told. I just wanted to highlight one odd issues regarding the ragging. The first one is the wrongful restraint. If somebody tells you, if you are prevented from moving in any direction or moving freely, so that is again a issue of ragging. Causing grievous hurt during any ragging and all, if some injury happens, that is again a very serious issue. Wrongful restraint, that is if some person prevents you from moving in any of the direction, if you wish to, and if he doesn't allow you, that is again an issue of ragging. Wrongful confinement, if somebody says, please be in the room, don't come out also, that is again an issue of ragging. So don't undergo any such issues. Please walk up to the caretaker or walk up to the security guard. The message reaches us and we will be there to help you out. You need to speak up. That is the requirement. Unless you forget, there is a world exists beyond your mobiles. Whenever you are taking a walk and all, please keep your mobiles inside. Please do not use banned substances. That is the end of road. Anything suspicious, anything which is not normal, please let us know. And in this world, nothing is free. Someone who is talking to you absolutely fine in a gentlemanly manner, there might be some agenda behind that. Speaking up is very important. You should know how to say no. Please say no. Villains generally don't come up like the ones who are shown in the movies. They can even be smartly attired and they can speak softly also with you. So please beware. Do not trust blindly. Whenever you are venturing outside, use the trusted transport. Please be connected with your parents or friend, especially when you are traveling. Please do not discuss anything about your personal information. Dog feeding is another issue I just wanted to highlight. Please do not feed the dogs. You all must have seen number of dogs left, right and center in the campus, isn't it? Please do not feed these dogs wherever you want. There are designated places called the dogs feeding point. It is basically to support your friends also. Because I love dogs. Probably you might be loving dogs. But there must be a student who may not like the dogs actually taking a jump at him. We can avoid all these things. So please keep this thing in mind. As far as the campus safety is concerned, if you are safe, the campus is safe. If there is a hostel, we will have, various occasions wherein you will lose certain things in the form of all this. So I've got so many of these. So you can come to me if you lose one. With my team, we search for it. If you can claim it, if it is with me, there is a simple form. You have to write what you have lost and probably in which location, if you remember it. So we will help you out. You can collect it if it is available with me. If you authenticate it, then only I'll give it to you, or else it will be with me. Please make it a habit to write your registration number on anything which you might tend to lose, so that it will come in handy when you authenticate it. Like I told you, identity card, which will be given to you, probably if you have not received it as it gives you three things. One is the identity, then second is your access to all the labs and institutes with the help of that card. Third one is the Medicare. The moment, if situation so demands, you have to go to the hospital. At the hospital, you flash your identity card. That is enough. You are priority one in KH. If at all something is not going well, you are not being treated, please walk up to the caretaker there. There are 2 caretakers who are dedicated at the KH only. If you don't find one, there are plenty of security guards who are there in the Kasturba hospital. You just walk up to them, you will be taken care of. That is my assurance. If you lose your identity card, then please come to room number 106, that is in the Edu building. you have to, fill this form and we will issue a duplicate one. But please do not lose your identity card. That is very essential. Fire, Chief Warden has already told about you. Almost all the presentation, you will have the long list of numbers and all. The one which is flashed in red, that pertains to the security control room. The number is 25000. Okay. You have to add that 0820 is the local code here. Then you have to prefix it with 29. So 25000, that is the contact number. Please call in. If you don't know anything about it, whether you know whom to contact, what to do, what not to do, somebody will tell you what is to be done. If you are in a dangerous situation, the vehicle will come to you. We will look after you. That is my say. Already brought out by the Chief Warden, the left image looks very beautiful. That looks only beautiful from the sand and the beach. The second one is deadly. So we value your life is precious. But you have to understand itself, because do you actually value your life? That is very essential. While traveling on your vehicles, wear seat belts and helmets, very essential. These are the images actually captured on the road, Manipal and Mangalore. Okay, live images. The extremely light image, it looks very beautiful, isn't it? It is the image taken from Kasturba Hospital only. Please don't try and join this location. We hate this location. We hate seeing students lying down in the hospital. This is not accepted. Say no to drugs. This is the end of life. This, everybody, you all must be wondering why everybody is talking about this, because there is an issue. We are very, very concerned. We just wanted to make sure that none of you, none of the students who are there as part of MAHE, to go and, get into this kind of a trouble. You have just barely, you have started your, journey. There is plenty of time to go. Please don't get this side, get to the wrong side. Few final selfies which we could recover. You can see. Thereafter, actually, that individual who has taken this selfie, he wasn't there. Probably they're not there now. Please don't venture into all these things. Please don't do. There are suggestion boxes at all the three, even in front of your institutions as well. How bad, good, ugly your suggestions are, please feel free to put it there. If at all you want to come and look us up, we are there in the Edu building, room number 107. You're most free to come and talk to us anywhere. You happen to cut across us anywhere in the road, please do feel and come and talk with us. We feel proud. We feel great. So that is what I have to say. Have a great and a safe stay with us. Jai Hind. Thanks very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. We feel truly fortunate and grateful for this session on campus safety, ensuring valuable guidelines and insights from your Army life and highlighting the tireless efforts of the safety team who work 24/7 to protect us, which usually goes unseen. Your dedication and vision makes us feel safe and secure, and we thank you for that.
Vaksha is proud of its extensive alumni network with numerous individuals who have excelled and gained global recognition for their remarkable accomplishments. Among these exceptional alumni is the renowned chef Vikas Khanna, an award-winning Michelin-starred Indian celebrity chef restaurateur, food writer, filmmaker, humanitarian, and host of the TV show MasterChef India, and a distinguished alumnus of our college, 6th course BHM. His achievements speak volumes and require no formal introduction. The successful launch of Bungalow is another recent triumph located in the bustling New York City. I now humbly request our principal and Dr. Professor Vidya ma'am to take this over.
Good morning, Chef. It's about 2:45 a.m. in the morning. I can't tell you how much we appreciate your staying awake after a terrible day to just say hello to us.
Thank you.
We are motivated. There's a big fan club here who's waiting for you. But it's over to you. Thank you once again. We love you so much at Vaksha, and here's another huge population waiting to follow in your footsteps. So a big salute and a big hug from all of us here. Over to you, Chef.
Thank you everyone so much. Welcome to Vaksha. I think if anybody has watched any of my interviews over the last so many decades, I always give credit to Vaksha for shaping my career, my thought process, and most importantly, my vision. I grew up in Amritsar, so for me, Indian food was just a Punjabi cuisine which I was cooking in my banquets when I was 16 years old. But coming to Manipal gave me a thought process. You know, it says that everybody receives sunlight and rain, but not everybody can blossom. It's true. It's Vaksha, Udupi, Manipal, faculty all came together to blossom and give me the vision of what we created here in America right now. I'm extremely proud and thank you, sir, so much. I didn't have a terrible day. I just had a very long day, like every day. Bungalow is one of the hardest reservations in America. It's been possible only because of the clarity of my vision. And that pride I receive from the place where you're all standing right now. You have no idea what it means to me to see generation after generation. It is very, very important for us that once we are here, we utilize our time. We understand that this is the true moment for you to develop your personality, to develop your vision, and also find a way that you create small steps, small victories for your mission. It's very easy to make money. You will realize it in life. It's very hard to create a legacy. I want Bakshites to create legacy, to create value than just be rich and create big mansions and cars and hotels and restaurants. I feel it's time for us to show the world that as Indians, how far we can go. I hope I'm not here to lecture on anything. I'm just here to tell you guys that, you are an extension of your families, of your cities, of your culture. Very soon, you'll become the extension of a country. People will judge a country based on what you create. मुझे लगता है कि for us to stand on this facility, which has given birth to some of the greatest icons of our country, we are privileged to have you in our family.
Awesome. Awesome, Chef. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Any question? Every year I've been doing this since 2011. It's 15 years I've been a part of this, and I love to do things like rituals, full consistency, and we always take 5 questions.
Indeed, Chef. 2 major lessons that I learned after I came on to being part of the Vaksha family. If you're not following Chef Vikas on Instagram, you should, because that's a live masterclass you have virtually every day. And the second thing I want to say is that shukra or sabr, 2 very important words that are a part of his lexicon. If there is a benchmark for the ambassadorship of Indian cuisine in the United States, go and download the Bungalow menu, and you will see a small part of Udupi and Manipal, something that has shaped the ambassadorship of Indian cuisine in the world, and we are always, always grateful to you, Chef. You are the ambassador for not only the country, but for the soil from which you learned everything. And I know it's late, but we will take a few questions.
Late. No. I will never ever walk away or shy from my duty. This is my duty, and I'm honored to have this position. Just remember one thing: this master class is happening to you right now. It's 3 a.m. It's weekend. We had a wait list of over 5,000 people every single night. We complete 500 days, and to be 54 and starting a restaurant, it's unheard of. I'm telling you, this has been a whole new journey for me. I was done after I received Michelin star 8 times, all the records broken, enough wealth for few generations, enough name and fame and accolades. But my sister used to say that I still haven't crossed the benchmark. And Bungalow did it for us. And the Western world was not understanding that why our Indian restaurants are never busy with that level of engagement. Bungalow organically did it for us and also did it for our next generations. Hard work का कोई substitute नहीं है. You have the faculty who have shaped my vision. You still have the same people who worked in the library and shared the books with me. you still have, everybody is going to have the opportunity, same opportunity, but very few of you are going to create a path for others.
Thank you, Vikas.
Thank you.
My
Thank you,
voice
Vidya ma'am.
broke.
Thank you, everyone.
I always think and believe being humble is not a weakness. I always say that in most of my sessions. It's a strength that keeps you grounded but support you to flourish. So you are the personification of this humbleness bundled in the great personality that you are today. So I believe in that, and you have proved it enough and more times whenever, I contacted you 10 days ago. Your first answer was, I will be there on the 2nd, and always and forever. That's so
Always and
touching.
forever.
Thank you so much. I
This
think now
means a
it's
lot.
time for questions. Your
Absolutely.
batchmate has believed in us, and he has put his son. He may also ask a question. Vandan Agarwal is here.
Oh my God.
I think this is what true legacies are made of. Come over. Come here.
Hi Vikas, how are you?
Arre baap re, wow, what an honor. Hi Vandan, so good to see you.
I know, it's been ages. I keep telling stories to everybody who I meet about how we traveled from Bombay to Udupi together on the bus when we joined Vaksha.
Absolute honor. Good to see you. I
Same
know you're
here.
doing so well. I'm so proud.
Yeah, and there was no better place than Vaksha where I could put my son since he decided to do hotel management. So good to know. When can I get a reservation at Bungalow, brother?
I can't get it for myself.
All right, that's very
What has
good.
happened here is absolutely a work of complete time. When we say the time is shifted towards India, I think it's absolutely. और मुझे लगता है कि एक restaurant का purpose which became much bigger than being a restaurant was we had not witnessed this level of like kind of devotion from people. We've never seen anything close to that. I have never witnessed anything close to that. And it's also my last restaurant. I give up. I walk out after this. And for me to have the last inning, just think this is Lata Mangeshkar's last song or Shah Rukh Khan's last film. So this is what Bungalow is for me right now. So I feel I'm also become less insecure that I have to patronize the Western world. I just need to honor my own cuisine and culture.
So glad for you to lead the country to this scale in food and beverage and in Indian cuisine. So proud of you, brother. I think I will leave the stage for everybody else so they can ask questions. And so great to see you. All our friends, Six Course, remember you, and they messaged me that if you get a chance to speak to Vikas, please say hi to him.
Oh my God. Absolutely. We must get a reunion one
I
time.
know we need to do that. Yes. I'll just hand over the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Vikas. May I request parents or students to please come forward if they have any questions?
Good morning, Chef. Good morning. Good morning
Hi,
from
good
there.
morning.
Yeah. Heartiest congratulations, because Bungalow is treated as one of the most difficult to deserve dining destination. So it's a pride moment for all Indians, and representing Vaksha as a parent community. Deep, heartfelt gratitude for this. Very quick question, because I think as Indians, we treat the word food from a very different connotation. So I would like to understand your deeper thought that, especially representing India with the word food, 3 elements come to our mind. It's either celebration, survival, or comfort. We have seen your valid contribution during the pandemic stage, that how willingly you expressed your extended support and help to all the needed section of the society. So what's your thought process and how your journey has been through these 3 elements? Either it is a celebration that you treat the food word as, or survival, or comfort.
एक और भी है उसमें वर्ड जिस पे बंगलो का वैल्यू सिस्टम बेस्ड है. That's called healing. A virtue of how our food was created, our ancestral value. Our cuisine is a very healing cuisine of the world. I feel that I have seen magic. And you know, I'm not the chef who's had many restaurants. I do one restaurant. I just do it with whole heart, blood, sweat, tears, everything. I'm learning new dimensions of Indian food at this age. I'm learning that people who've left home and reaching out to that diaspora, now it's the second generation, third generation. For them, this has become a healing point. Bungalow has become like almost like a temple like emotion where people are feeling this is like almost like going back home, like a pilgrimage. I love it when people come and they say that we take a trip to restaurants, but for this restaurant, we take a pilgrimage now. I feel कि एक नया वैल्यू हमको दिख रही है इंडियन खाने में एक नया बहुत बढ़िया एक स्टेटस खुला है इंडियन खाने का which we had never seen before and you're talking to someone who's cooking for 41 years 4+ decades consistently like and now I'm seeing 4 generations sitting on the tables it's touching my soul that's motivating me right now. Imagine that the grandparents know you, the parents know you, the daughters know you, not their daughters know you. So that's a unique moment, a space for a chef, I feel.
Thank you. Thank
Sacred.
you so much. Thank you.
Morning, chef. I know
Good morning.
this might be sounding like a midnight buffet run for you. You're exactly at the same time awake, maybe more awake than all of us here who have done their breakfast service in the morning. So thank you so much. Quick question, Michelin star, it's like the penultimate thing for any chef. And we must have this in India. And I think 100+ aspiring hoteliers sitting here who will create the next Michelin star restaurants and be the Michelin star chefs. What does it take for it to come to India and India being a leader there? I mean, I think that is where we should all aim for. Like you're getting the culture to the US, to the globe, telling them about Indian food. What will bring people to India and explore the culture and still have that Michelin star on our restaurants in India? Is that even a dream that we all should have? What is the practical angle behind that? I mean, if you could share your thoughts on that. Sorry for the long question.
बिल्कुल सही क्वेश्चन है आई कंप्लीटली अंडरस्टैंड वी आर वर्किंग ऑन इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म्स we have to be patient before the Michelin inspectors. It's a government sponsored program and there's going to be a big tussle, but of course it's working on things. Can't talk in public platforms, but eventually it will happen. India is a huge market right now. This is entirely, a lot of this is economy based, travel based, and I feel that now with the level of engagement the restaurants are creating, we will move in a very different direction. ये एक बहुत ही अजीब इंडस्ट्री है. It's you're talking to somebody who's seen all the seasons, right? Everything. I'm one of the last chefs who's still standing and cooking every night. Not TV focused, completely restaurant focused, and completely innovation focused. And I have seen one thing that it's important. Validation of Michelin is important to some limit. What is really important is the word of mouth. You'll be surprised that I have seen empty Michelin star restaurants. I've seen restaurants we're struggling with reservations just getting there. You need the validations definitely, but आपको value नहीं भूलनी चाहिए. When people are coming, because right now after the pandemic the restaurant industry has changed. If you're not creating an experience which is 3-dimensional, very difficult to survive in the market.
Absolutely, chef. I did my hotels years ago. My son is here, and these words will go a long way in shaping his future and our thought process. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's time for India without any validation.
Hello, chef. This is Anushka. Actually,
Hi, Anushka.
Hi. Actually, I have been watching you from Master Chef since my middle school. You are one of.
मैं इतना बूढ़ा हूँ? You're right.
Like since my middle school, you have been the main inspiration behind me joining the 15th batch of BSc Culinary Science. And I have the similar vision. I want to represent India, the Indian cuisine, the culture on a global level. Can you tell me the personality or the traits that are needed to survive in this ruthless industry of hoteliers and restaurant management?
ये तो टाइम ही सिखाता है आपको. टाइम ही सिखाता है. It's you're right. It's a tough competition, ruthless. You're in New York City, where the greatest chefs are even struggling and being in the kitchen every single night. New York is the world's largest Olympic ground, and I feel constantly innovation is necessary. Also, keeping the engagement and your communication right. And if you see what I do every single day, we have some kind of celebration.
Yes.
It's very planned. We have an entire cultural department. We have because I also have to look very calm.
Yes.
So just to give you an idea that in few days we'll be completing 500 days of bungalow, and I would have met 200,000 people face to face.
Okay.
That's like meeting people. You can rallies of elections.
Yes.
वो उसके लिए एक ही चीज मैंने सीखी है, that you need to be true to people you're speaking to. I've learned that. You know, if a restaurant in New York City is celebrating chai of Assam of 200 years and the tea suddenly becomes the biggest engagement all over the world, then it is a big responsibility. And you know, chefs like me, they're generally out of the game at this stage. And I'm just starting a whole new hat I'm wearing now. तो मुझे नहीं पता इसका सक्सेस का कोई अगर एक फंडामेंटल है. इट्स अ लॉट ऑफ कॉम्बिनेशंस विद कम टुगेदर. मैं यही कहूंगा कि बी शाहरुख खान. Don't think about one hit movie can make you Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan is made by endurance of many weathers. Many years you've survived. Many darkness tunnels you've gone through. You don't sit here and talk to the world if you've not gone through that. So be patient. Be true to what you do. Be patient. आजकल मैं देखता हूँ everybody wants to climb this ladder very fast. It's okay. It's okay. It's a big marathon. Just remember that. If you want to leave a legacy, it's a big marathon. Constantly evolving into documentaries, feature films, movies, books, new restaurants, new ideas, new events, new vision completely. करना पड़ेगा हमको.
Okay. So, I really wish to work with you someday after I graduate. This is one of my biggest dreams come true.
God bless.
Thank you, sir, for giving us the time, because many students, you are one of the main motivation and reasons to be here. I want to remove the stigmatization that hospital management, hotel management, that, oh, she's just a chef. I don't want to be just a chef. I want to be a representative of India on a global scale. Just like you, just like how you broke all the
कह रहे हैं
barriers.
उसी का वर्ड चेंज कर रहे हैं. जस्ट द शेफ कह रहे हैं. जस्ट दी शेफ कर दे.
जी.
शी इज जस्ट दी शेफ.
The chef.
लोग तो बोलेंगे ये तो बहुत ही मुश्किल है. You remember that I started my catering
Yes.
business
Yes.
when I was 16 years old. Imagine what my mother had to listen to. Please understand.
Yes.
कि लड़का किचन में भटूरे तल रहा है, पनीर पकौड़ा बना के लेडीज को सर्व कर रहा है और 2-2 रुपए के लिए काम कर रहा है. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड.
Yes.
You've got to have a thick skin for this. You cannot be entitled without going through those dark times. And entitled तो वैसे भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Entitled तो मैं use ही नहीं करने को तैयार हूँ. Remember when every time I enter bungalow, I've touched the floor and I bow to it. It means all my crowns, all my validation, everything is outside the doors. Inside, I am the father, I am the mother of this baby we call bungalow. I am the lowest in the hierarchy, I am the highest in the hierarchy. If you want people to change the perception, you also have to burn like the sun.
Yes, sir. Thank you, chef. Thank you so much.
Hi, Vikas.
Hi, namaskar.
नमस्कार. जो कुछ भी सुनना था ऑलरेडी सुन लिया. Just glad to hear you. I think you've done great. Congratulations. Wanted to know, if you can create some kind of a structured path for these kids to do their internship. Just being selfish here as a dad.
बिल्कुल सही है, बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. I did train in Paris. It really shaped me. Good things and bad things both happen to you. One thing you will quickly learn, that this industry, again I'm going to refer to Shah Rukh Khan. There are a lot of people who come to Bombay every single day to become Shah Rukh. But you're ready to be as committed and burn like Shah Rukh. See, the last few years, now he come back. There's so many years he was in complete loss of any image. You have to endure the seasons. अभी internships वगैरह के लिए बहुत important है. I agree on this. But what is your biggest internship? Not going to the hotels, being near your faculty in this college, learning from the locals. People who were with me during that time, they know that I spent less time in Manipal, I spent more time in Udupi. Udupi shaped my career. There was a person called Mr. Sagar. He was a professor, ex-professor. I stayed in his house, and that is where most of my food ideas came from. He was a sculptor. He was a painter. His wife was a musician. And we found it. His name was Mr. Gangadhar. He is no more. But I'm just telling you, that internship, that idea that suddenly something is going to be putting you in the right path, absolutely wrong. Every day taking a step is the right path. I've met a lot of kids from batches who did not even know that Krishna Temple in Udupi was serving one of the best food in the world. They had never explored. You become so enamored, but internship आएगी, uske time पे काम करूँगा. People who were in my batch, asked Vandan also, he's right there. I spent more time outside the college. That's the reason which made me understand India in a different way. It's very easy to say I want to represent India, but you need to be a representative of every state in every different unique way. So internships and these jobs are very small as compared to your time, what you have right now. Please learn the local cuisines. You are in the South Indian food capital. Many things were invented just 2 rupees of your train bus ticket. Just 2 rupees. Sambar masala, few dosas, everything was just few minutes from you. Learn from, right now your whole classroom is from different regions. Learn from them. Vandan came with a rich culture of Rajasthan. I don't know if he follows it, that we just celebrated Teej for 3 days. And it was one of the greatest things I did here. And a lot of things came because Vandan was coming with his own rich culture from Rajasthan. Many of you coming from one single region where you grew up, this is your time, your brain has to open up. Please don't think that you're going to go to internships and your lives are going to change. No, you'll be peeling onions, peeling अपना regular stuff रहेगा आपका. अभी आपका time है, let your artist grow. Where you are is the best positioned university. मैं बोल के थक जाता हूँ ये बात. And most of you don't even take advantage of what's around you. Alchemist mein, he was holding the water in his hand and he was only focused on water. But all the beauty was in the palace and the nature.
Hey Vikas, this is Ambika. And it's
Hi.
like, I know you from ages. I've watched all your MasterChef. It's like I'm talking to my close friend. And definitely you are one of the reasons to let my daughter, pursue this culinary here in Manipal. Looking at your museum, looking at your picture, I've shared it with all my friends already. And I'm so honored to be able to talk to you. It's like dream come true. And because I have one question, so what is your thought process in having reservation about a particular culinary, right? Now today, we are moving towards vegan, vegetarian. People are trying to look for healthy options. So, what is your thought process in reserving a particular culinary as an important career option?
बहुत अच्छा है एक यूनिक सेलिंग पॉइंट मिल रहा है इस टाइम वीगन शेफ्स को एक यूनिक वेजिटेरियन शेफ्स को मौका मिल रहा है We know one of my biggest dream is to invest in a restaurant where the chef is cooking sattvic meals, like almost like temple cuisines. I want to put money on that. I want to make it mainstream. But abhi kya hai कि I'm seeing this is the whole new understand. India should be the forefront of vegetarian cuisine. Forefront. There's no other cuisine in the world which has treated vegetables and vegetarian cuisine from lentils to pulses the way Indian history has. Our ancestors have nurtured vegetarianism in this country. And suddenly, I am seeing there's a huge market right now. Please understand, no business can be a sustainable model if there's not enough demand. Please understand. I've had a lot of chefs in my career, a lot of restaurants I did, which could not work because there was not enough demand. But today there's a demand. Today, this is leading our kids who were feeling that they're left out in vegetarian homes. It's coming forward. I feel that you have to be true to what you do. And you should be able to convince the market and the paying customers that this is what I do the best. And we will go for that. You know, many times I've flown to India without even any media around me, where I've just gone to Surat and eat at a restaurant called Sasuma. Unique selling point, women buy the produce and cook at 4 o'clock and serve at 6 o'clock. Unique selling point. So I think we have to teach our kids a unique business proposals. मुझे लग रहा है, and let them evolve.
Thank you so much for your words. And
As we are running
more
short
than
of
words,
time,
it's a
we'll take one
confidence.
more question.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
We'll just take one more question. We have a speaker waiting already.
Hello, Chef. I am Melvin Fernandez. And it's an honor to share the same stage where you once stood. And I'm sorry if I might be a bit nervous because I'm fanboying right now. But you have created this huge legacy through Bungalow and many of your old restaurants and everything. And I think I speak for all students here because at one point or the other in our life, we have dreamt to become the next Vikas Khanna. And so it would be an absolute honor if you would share what you went through to be where you are today so that we could get a reality checks through what we have to go through to get where you are in life right now.
I'm still work in progress, bro. I just came back from the restaurant at 2:15 at night. I have to be back at 9:10. There's one thing which I call that I take my work as my bhakti. That's my religion. I still stand, I still make sure that every guest is leaving happy. I still make sure. इसका कोई shortcut नहीं है. इसका कोई shortcut नहीं है. If you're doing this, and I do this so diligently, so honestly, as if I'm raising my daughter, every day feels like that for me. And I do tell the younger generations that you have such an opportunity when the whole world is waiting for next Indian superstar. It's good if I don't write my biography. It'll be good because it will demoralize a lot of businesses. It's good that there are a lot of dark sides of my career and life. You know, remember, I was a very successful caterer in Amritsar, and everything was torn down overnight. I had to leave India. And to restart as a dishwasher, as cooking in people's homes, and then learning the hardships of being a brown chef who was dreaming on the scale of beating every Western chef in the world. It has to, when your benchmarks are high, your stakes are high, you risk everything for being there. I was lucky I had my sister with me all these years who kept telling me कि Punjab da sher. She used to call me कि my lion has to rise one day. So this rise doesn't happen that automatically something has happened. You rise, you fail, you again rise, you again fail. It's how quickly you get up again. Don't take a small setback. Setbacks are so necessary. Otherwise, you're not going to value this success. You will not have be looking into my eyes and saying this. The way I'm looking at you, you have gone through so many scars, and that became your beauty spots.
Good morning, chef. So it's kind of like a dream to, interact with you, being one of the biggest culinary giants in all of India, right? So I think a lot of us here at Vaksha aspire to become like you, to build a legacy. And it's not just about wealth, it's about becoming a pioneer in our craft. But I, for one, can say that I'm scared, as I'm just being introduced to this industry. And I think I speak for all of our students here as well when I say that we're worried about our future and what it holds for us. So speaking to you and the person that you are, the challenges that you've been through, I just want to know whether you can give us a few words of advice, not only for me, but for the students as well, about how we should face the challenges that we face, not only because of where we come from, but because of what we have to do to become someone like you.
Just think about it, that you have enough wealth and you want to invest on a chef. Just ask yourself that question. Are you that chef or that visionary whom people want to invest to? Are you reliable? Do you have a plan? Do you have a mission? All the new chefs which are rising in the world right now, they're all backed up by people like us right now. But you want to put money on that horse who is thinking about the long run, who is constant, who has learned every day is going to be that run. It's not that small training job or that interview. When I'm looking at kids, I know how reliable they are. Somebody walks into the kitchen, I know how many months or days or hours they'll survive. Because if they are passionate about this, they are going to find a way to live through this. And please remember that culinary arts is the soft superpower of India. Superpower of India. Day before, 2 days ago, Shah Rukh calls me and he says that I just had the food and one thing I can tell you, bhai, I'm healed. मुझे लग रहा है मेरी माँ ने मुझे खाना खिलाया, मेरी अम्मी ने मुझे खाना खिलाया. To have that moment, you have to constantly be learning. ये नहीं हो सकता कि we will learn when the time comes and the exam comes. This is every day building up. The kids should not stop. Today you have internet. Our time we didn't have internet. So I used to go to different cities if you look at my record, I have worked from Kathmandu to Chennai to Palghat to Kolkata to Agra to Delhi. Imagine that I got that time I was just leaving college and training. Be those people. Be those chefs who are constantly in search of something better.
Thank you, chef.
People will invest on you. Trust me, today Indian food is the hottest ticket in the world. French restaurants, I've not seen a new restaurant open in the last decade in New York City. Trust me, that's all old school museums. Right now, the action is happening at Indian restaurants.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
Thank you so much, everyone. Lots of love. Good luck.
Good morning, chef. My name is Sudhanshu, and my question to you is, obviously, like you said, you've reached the pinnacle of the hotel industry where you have cooked for multiple US presidents and you have taken Indian cuisine to such an international level of representation. So I just want to ask where that motivation and that inspiration truly comes from.
I live with a lot of guilt. I left my aging grandparents, my aging parents home. People have to remember I'm a completely self-made man. Without any jobs, I came to America. मेरे में guilt बहुत है कि I left them. And then my sister told me something which was very powerful. She's saying, then prove it that it was worth leaving them and representing a country. That thought is very different, and to accept it and to embrace it, what I left behind was so much more than what I've achieved. I can't begin to tell you. But then this became my mission, that no, because I've worked with a lot of white chefs and they would always say कि यहाँ तो सब्जियाँ, यहाँ तो dishwashing करो, यहाँ तो delivery करो, आपका वही काम है. I had to prove myself, not standing for myself, but standing for my parents. I did it on a very different mission. मेरे लिए money motivation नहीं थी, मैं इससे ज़्यादा पैसा अमृतसर में छोड़ के आया था. मेरे लिए motivation थी कि I have to prove it that I had to prove it to my grandmom. Because she told my father once, my father was saying when I had to choose Vaksha and I had to do hotel management, तो मेरे पापा ने बोला था कि remember this, you'll be a servant. This is 1980s and 90s. So my grandmother said, what if he changes it? He becomes the leader that the presidents call him. He's not. And for me, that lie or that moment became my life's biggest mission, that I cannot let her soul down. I know this sounds very superficial, very filmy, but this is what happened in my life. I'm motivated by representing the country every morning.
Yes. Thank you so much. Good morning, sir. I'm Ahan Agarwal.
Hi,
Sir,
Agarwal.
sir, what my question to you is that coming from a hotel background and today's changing age, what I really wanted, I looked for a course in Vaksha that could help me grow the business. So I wanted to know that how did you scale the business while having, how did you scale the business going further in life?
But this is one day at a time. One day at a time. If you have a business, you have a foundation, you're going to move forward. Just remember there's somebody else of your age who doesn't have business, doesn't have anything to stand on, but he will risk everything to beat you. Privilege does not grant you the right of success, does not. I have seen most of the people who had lot of things to stand on, they could not create the earth under their feet. And kids like us who did not have anything to stand on, because we've 4 बजे तक सुबह उठ के काम चल रहा है, because you have no backup plan. तो मुझे यही चीज मैंने सीखी बच्चों से. When I worked with during your age, when I was there, I felt that I have no backup. This is do or die. एक विजन तो बड़ी लेके आनी पड़ेगी बिजनेस में. I do not respect anything which is business. I respect which is business and purpose. The moment you discover your purpose with the business, you hit that golden mark, because that motivates you. Money will never be enough. Never. कभी पैसा इनफ नहीं हो सकता. इतने बड़े बड़े घर खरीद लिए न्यूयॉर्क में, बिगेस्ट पेंट हाउसेस, सब नॉट इनफ. प्लेन ले लो, गाड़ियां ले लो, नॉट इनफ. बट व्हेन यू हैव अ पर्पस, that is which you feel that this is something which is going to survive even when I'm gone. अभी तेरे पास एक platform है. You need to find a bigger purpose of the company. Western markets are coming to India, guys. Remember, they are beating all the chains right now, because they come with a much bigger and simpler vision of business, right?
Back to you, Vikas. You just spoke to Vandan's kid. I have tears in my eyes. And I can tell you that your message, your ambassadorship, and your motivation and inspiration is going to go a long way. We have here more than 1,000 people in this auditorium, and they're listening to you. And I can tell you how privileged I am. I'm a few years older than you are, and I can tell you that I've made it my mission to change the leadership for hospitality and culinary in this country. So after I hung up my boots, I'm back here to take your vision forward, and we'll do this. We'll do this together.
I read about you. I'm very, very inspired by you, sir. I have no words. And thank you so much. Just remember, you're not entitled to this success. It will disappear. You have to recreate yourself every single time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With all of us here together, ladies and gentlemen, can we just give Vikas a big salute, a standing ovation for his time, his passion, his energy, and his belief in his alma mater, and for just spending these few moments with us. We all love you, Vikas. We all love you. Thank you.
I'm honored.
Thank you. Thank you very
Can't wait
much.
to see you guys soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was one of the most poignant moments in the lives of many of us who are here. And I think what we carry is a one-word lesson, and that lesson is purpose. That is the largest takeaway. We have some very mundane yet important elements to finish before we break for lunch. So I'd like to hand it back to you people. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir and madam, for taking it very nicely. I would now like to call upon Nayana to introduce our last speaker for the day, Shashi Prabha, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I'll be introducing Assistant Manager, Student Finance Office, Mahe, Mrs. Shashi Prabha Karanth. Mrs. Shashi Prabha Karanth is a seasoned finance professional with 3 decades of experience at Manipal Academy of Higher Education. Holding an MCom and an MBA in finance, ma'am has been instrumental in managing the financial operations within the Student Finance Office. Ma'am's role encompasses overseeing the collection and accounting of student fee receipts across all constituent institutions of Mahe. Ma'am has also contributed to the orientation programs, providing valuable insights into the financial processes for new students and their families. Ma'am's extensive tenure reflects a deep commitment to the institution's financial integrity and student support services. I cordially invite you, ma'am, to address the gathering.
So finance people talk less and calculates more. So here some major points, financial points I would like to. These are the major fees we are collecting: course fee and academic related fees, and hostel and mess related fees, and we are facilitating for some certificate for if someone opts for bank loan. So first year fee you have been paid. From second year onwards, for senior batches, annual course fee notification will be sent to the respective institutions almost 1 month before, or 15 days it will be before the due date, to publish in the institution's notice board, circulate among the students. The course fee notification will also uploaded in student portal. So course fee has to be paid before the due date. If the payment is done after the due date, presently the 12% late fee will be charged, which is system generated. Course fee can be paid in the online through payment gateway. There are multiple payment gateways are enabled, or through virtual bank account. So virtual bank account is a unique bank account which is unique for each student. So the virtual bank account will be made for Indian category students. So if you are opting for payment gateway payments, then better to have to notice whether conveyance charges will be more or not, or to please check your transaction limit or daily limits before making the payment. And NRI or foreign students have to, parents have to deposit the course fee in USD. We have separate bank account, EFC, Exchange Earners Foreign Currency account, that needs to be paid, which is made available in the student portal. And related to hostel and mess, hostel accommodation is allotted as per the procedure set by the chief warden. Necessary fee will be displayed in the hostel management portal, and it is based on choice or based on allotment done by the availability of the seats. Hostel occupancy will be permitted only on completion of fee payment. Fee to be paid is the hostel fee is applicable for the academic year, current academic year. Every academic year fees to be paid. Presently for AC accommodation, AC electricity charges based on utilization, which will be adjusted from yearly AC electricity advances collected. And monthly mess bill will be prepared. You will be paying the advance, so that will be deducted from your monthly advance, that mess advance. And if there is any shortage of this mess advance, you need to top up the advance. And be aware of hostel fee refund rules. It is published in hostel management system. And other important points to be noted, see other academic fees like re-exam, revaluation certificate or other some duplicate ID card, whatever it may be, some services, it should be made through online only. There is no offline payment. So in the student portal, you have to make the payment. Cash payments, you might deposit into the bank counter files or depositing in ATM machine or any sort of cash deposit into Mahe account is strictly prohibited. So everything is made digitalized, it should be made online only. And this is the major contact points for any sort of financial issues is there. You can contact Student Finance Office. It is located at main building, Mahe building. This is the main email IDs you can contact. That's all. Have a great journey in Vaksha. Thank you.
Thank you for your clear and informative guidance on financial matters and fee-related processes. We truly appreciate the clarity provided on the student portal to ensure smooth and transparent communication. Thank you, ma'am.